What's going on, guys? Devin here with Backcountry Exposure. So I believe one of the most difficult and frustrating things to deal with in the backcountry are biting insects, specifically ticks and mosquitoes. Like, they can make a awesome trip totally miserable if you don't manage them properly. So what I want to show you today is a product that you can use in addition to products that you use on your skin to repel mosquitoes and ticks and whatnot, that can make managing those biting insects a lot easier. And that's going to be a product called Permethrin, and this happens to be from the Sawyer brand. Now, Permethrin is something that a lot of people are already familiar with, but if you're not familiar with it, you should definitely start using it if you spend any time in the backcountry, because what it is a product that you put onto your clothing that acts as an additional barrier for those ticks and mosquitoes and other biting insects so that they can't get through your clothing and still bite you. I mean, I've worn up to 3 layers of clothing and I've still had mosquitoes bite me through my shirt and jacket and whatnot. So by using Permethrin on your clothing, you are getting that much more protection from those biting insects to make your trip not miserable and super enjoyable. So I've got a bunch of clothes here and gear out on the ground here that we're going to treat with the Permethrin, and I'm going to show you how it works. Alright guys, so I've got a few different clothing items laid out here on the ground. I've got some pants, a base layer, a jacket. I've actually got a pack and then a pair of socks. And what we're going to do is treat all of this with the Permethrin, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, I want to emphasize the need for you to wear gloves when you do this. It's very important that you pay attention to the label on how to apply this properly, because once it dries, that's when this is safe and you can wear it after you do what is on the directions of the label, basically. And it's really important as well to just go ahead and read the label of the product that you're using. If it's from Sawyer, they've got very, very specific instructions on what to do. And it's important to realize that Permethrin is not something that you use on your skin. I cannot emphasize that enough. Do not let the Permethrin get on your skin. Once it dries after it's been treated to a article of clothing, it is totally safe, but do not get the liquid on your skin. So I am wearing nitrile gloves or latex gloves, and so that's how we're going to apply this today. So I've got this in a spray bottle, but I've also got it in an aerosol can, so I'm going to show you both of these and how they apply. Basically what you want to do is just shake it up so it's nice and like mixed up, and then you're going to do like a sweeping motion. And I'm going to go ahead and treat the other side of this. So I'm even going to treat my Arc'teryx Atom, because this is a jacket that I take in the backcountry with me all the time. And I'm paying particular attention to making sure that I get the areas where ticks specifically would get to, so around the cuffs of my pants and up along the waist and in the crotch area. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to treat my backpack. Actually, I'm just going to do it really light on this one. Alright guys, so there you go. That is how you apply Permethrin to your clothing. Now this is going to give you roughly 42 days of protection on that piece of clothing. So once it's applied, 42 days is how long it's going to last on there, or through 6 washings. So you do have to apply it a few times throughout the season if you're going to be using and going out into the backcountry often, but 42 days is really nice to have that amount of protection or added protection from mosquitoes and ticks and other biting insects. So using this in addition to other products that you put on your skin to protect yourself from the insects that can just make a backcountry experience really miserable is actually really awesome, because it's not that expensive, it gets the job done, and I really like the use of it. So adding that layer of protection to your whole body on your clothing makes a lot of sense to me, and I think it's a really nice product to have. Permethrin just works. It's fantastic. So whether it's in the aerosol can or in a pump style thing like this, like a spray bottle, it doesn't really matter. As long as you get it onto your clothing, that's really all that matters, because that's the protection that you're looking for. So treat as much of your clothing as you want. One of these bottles will do about 6 articles of clothing or so. I did go through about half of this bottle during that time of doing all of those pieces that you saw here in the video. So please ask any questions you guys might have, any suggestions or comments, and as always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hope you have an awesome day.